Hey yo, Johnny Mullet here with another video. Sorry, it's been a long time since I put a video up, guys, and I do apologize for that, but it's been winter time, it's been crappy, and just can't do a whole lot around here in the winter. It's just really cold and snowy, and I think we already got like 109 inches of snow in the region, so not much to do outside, so I am stuck doing stuff indoors, and that includes modifying Casio watches and, like today's topic, CB radio. So if you guys remember, you'll have to scroll back on my channel. I have a modernized CB base station radio. I took the old Craig base station and I modified it with a modern radio. And I got a little bit of flack off of that. People saying, oh, that radio could have been fixed, blah, 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 blah. But hey, just wait till you see this new project, because I got something very special for you guys. I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but I got this radio, and it's a very sought after radio, very popular radio in the CB radio community. But this one was struck by lightning. And it's in beautiful condition, and it was going to be stripped out for parts. I mean, you know, people want the frequency counter, the knobs, the switches, and all that stuff, but I was able to get this radio complete, and I decided, you know, I am not going to dump hundreds of dollars into an old radio and, you know, just to get me a regular 4-watt, 12-watt radio when I can just get a brand new, you know, export radio, which will, you know, outperform any old radio. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some older radios that are awesome and great, you know, including the one I got, you know, for its time. But I was not going to dump hundreds of dollars into it. Just like the old Craig. The old Craig that I modified, it didn't cost me anything to modify it. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of trimming and a little bit of fixing and shoving another radio in the hole. And it's a great radio. I use it every single day. And that's what I did with this radio. So I'm going to spare everybody the cutting and the hacking and the stripping of the chassis, because it'll probably make some of you cry. Before I go any further, let me show you what I did with this beautiful Cobra 2000 GTL. Yes, I said it. It's a Cobra 2000 GTL, one of the most sought after CB radios in the radio community. And instead of having this thing stripped out for parts, I got it and I decided to modernize it like I do with all my stuff. I like to make my stuff custom, like my Casio watches, for instance. So here we go. I'm going to spare you all the cutting and hacking, but I'm going to show you the first part of what I did here. All right, so here we are with the bare chassis of the Radioddity QT40. Inside the Cobra 2000 base station. So the radio is set in. Got a little bit of foam cushioning here, a little bit of foam cushioning there, and then as you see back here, we got the back cut open. So she's fitting in there pretty good. So we're not done yet. I got a long way to go. I still have the frequency counter, and that's going to work as a clock as soon as I get that wired in. And then we have the Cobra 2000 faceplate that has been modified to fit the QT40. So real quick, to see if I can mock this up for you guys. I know you guys are like freaking out right now. Probably like, oh my God. But anyway. Alrighty. Just about got it on there. Alright, so this is just a general idea. Don't worry, I got all the bases covered because I saved all these little pieces that I had to take off in order to cut it. So let me see, this piece is going to go right here. Then I got another piece right here. Gonna go right about there. And almost somebody on the radio tonight. There's the other radio that I chopped up and hacked, and everybody's like, oh my God, you ruined a perfectly good Craig. But look at that thing, man. I got the President McKinley in there. I got this acoustic meter. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's go to the dial here. There's no skip tonight. It's quiet. But anyway, back to the new project. Here we go. We're gonna get this thing all trimmed out. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna look good. It's gonna be awesome. So stay tuned. All right, there it is. Let me turn this volume down. All right, there's the old Craig L231 base station that I showed you previously, where I took a modern rig and put it inside its chassis here. And I also got this acoustics meter, which picks up your voice. And it has a really cool effect on it, and it's really nice. Here we got the, oh God, here we go with the noise. Let's turn it all the way down. Here we go with the Cobra 2000 GTL complete. She's all finished up and beautiful. And real quick, I gotta show you guys, I forgot to show you at Christmas time, the better half really hooked me up. She got me this gamer's chair here. Look at that. I got me a nice gamer's chair and the computer desk. And the computer desk is freaking nice. It's much better than that shelf I had. And if you guys know that I have this thing, don't know if we can see down here, but I'll go ahead and grab the flashlight here so everybody can see. This radio can run without electricity. So if you look down there, I have the power inverter right there and a 12-volt deep cycle battery. And everything you see here is wired in to that system, except for the power for the clock and frequency counter on the Cobra 2000 and the Craig. The Craig is running off of 110 volt, but I can switch it over to 12 volt quite easily. No problem, no problem. So yeah, we have the Texas Star 250 down here. And if she wants to get a little bit hot, I got this laptop cooler. Check that out. So that'll keep the airflow going and keep her nice and cool, which is awesome. So we don't need all that on. Don't really need to use the amp too often. The Radioddity QT40 is a awesome radio. It has great receive. It's not a big powerhouse, but man, does it sound good. I get great report from everybody, you know, shoot and skip locally and so forth. So I was able to finish off this faceplate and make it the way I wanted it to. All of these knobs are nothing. They do nothing at all. I'm not 100% done with this because my next plan is to remove the mic plug from here and go ahead and mount it here so I can have my D104 power mic here plugged into the front of the Cobra. Now, as you notice, the speaker from the Cobra 2000 GTL is the speaker I use with this radio. So the speaker is functional, the clock is functional. The frequency counter is not functional. It's going to be all zeros. I haven't got that far yet. But it does have accurate time, and the alarm does work on it. All of these are non-functional, but they're pretty to look at. And this is a new decal here on the bottom and on the top. I left the middle part alone because it was in great shape. So there we go. The Cobra 2000 GTL, which has been transformed to the QT4000. Oh yeah, one of my favorite radios, the QT40, is now inside the Cobra 2000 GTL chassis. So, what do you guys think of that? I know some of you are already out there freaking out and hating me, but hey, this is what I do. This is what I enjoy. I love my projects and, you know, making broken stuff work again. So there you go. So I'm glad I was able to share that with you guys. It's, you know, certain stuff I do. Some people call me weird, but hey, you know, I like to take things, like I said, that don't work and make them work again or improve them. Or as some of you out there would be like, you destroyed it, you ruined it. No, I didn't ruin it. The thing was struck by lightning, all right? It had a lot of problems and it would have cost hundreds of dollars to restore it. And if that's the case, you might as well buy another Cobra 2000 GTL that's probably going to have issues anyway, because it seems like everybody I know that has one, it's always going to the CB shop for a realignment or this or that or something going bad. I get it. Older radios, I told myself after the last time I got into the base station thing, I will never, ever buy a used base station CB radio again, because they're all going to have problems. They will. And if they don't, they're going to. You know, you got to consider that a CB base station is going to be at least 30 years old or older. And electric capacitors and stuff, they don't last that long. I mean, yes, you might get lucky and it might work, but down the road, it's not. And to find the actual CB repair shop that can actually do the repairs and do them right, and you pay all that money, you get it back. Hey, great. But I'm not going to go down that road, all right? It's, you know, what you do is what you do, and what I do is what I do. So I hope you all enjoyed and maybe learned something today. I'm really enjoying my setup in there. Like I said, the better half really hooked me up Christmas time with the new chair and desk, and I got my own room now since I'm set up, and hey man, I'm happy, and I think that's all that matters. So I hope you all learned something today, and again, sorry for the delay on putting a video out there, but I'm back, and I might do a video on this and a few others. We'll see what happens. So you all have a great day, and we'll see you next time.